Welcome to the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. If you don't know, we go live every day, 9 o'clock UK time. What we do, we talk about Thailand, Philippines, Asia. We have a great conversation about everything that goes down in the chat. We also have a fight. We're going to talk about what happens down in the village of Thailand. We're going to have a talk about that. We keep it lovable, we keep it peaceful in the chat down at Club Fillers Inc. And we also, just staying in our lane, you know what I mean, and doing our thing in a positive way, you know what I mean? So we've been just pushing it through with that kind of way every single day. And, we were looking to get to the Philippines. We're still working on getting to the Philippines. The flights are still expensive and things are still high, but you have to take it one stage at a time. You can't just the race is not for the swift; it's for those who can endure it. So I'm just taking it one stage at a time. I'm trying to get to the Philippines. These are coming up, and these Christmas seasons coming up now. We should see how the game goes, man. We just see how the next few months goes and see how the future goes. You know what I mean? We're just gonna work forward and keep pushing forward, man. Keep pushing in a positive way, and staying in our lane and doing what we got to do. You know what I mean? Non-stop pushing through. Yeah, so I've been just working on that and just doing what I got to do. Just staying focused and staying keeping our eyes on the prize. You know what I mean? Staying away from issues, problems, and arguments, and man, we've just been working forward. You know what I mean, and staying like that. So yeah, Philippines. If we just put our head down, knuckle down, and see how the game goes, we should be able to get to the Philippines soon. So that's what we'll be working on. Then, we just do our thing, man, in our lane, in the best way we can. Yeah, that's what we've been doing. You just got sometimes in life, you just got to just knuckle down and see what comes up. You know what I mean? Put your head down, work hard, focus, and see how the game runs. You know what I mean? See how it flows. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes it's just going to be like that. You have to just roll with the punches. You know what I mean? And take it from there. You know what I mean? One stage at a time. So yeah, that's what we've been doing. Just pushing forward and keeping as positive as we can in our lane, and staying away from issues, arguments, problems, or anything else what comes with it. You know what I mean? I think yeah, man. So we're pushing forward, and we are going to be getting to we'll be getting to Philippines very soon, and take it from there. You know what I mean? And just keep pushing forward from there, non-stop. You know what I mean? Non-stop pumping it through every single night. Yes, sir. So that's what we've been doing. You know what I mean? And just focusing on the ball game of what's going down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Yeah, so yeah, I've been putting in a lot of work, and just trying to keep the focus going. You know what I mean? Putting in the work and making sure that the focus, everything is running in a proper way. You know what I mean? And we move forward. We keep moving forward, non-stop, looking back at anything which is negative. We work on something which are positive, and next year we got new plans. We've got new things to do, great other things as well. In the new year, we'll be doing some other great things. So, one stage at a time, we're moving forward and moving up, and we're going to get to the stage where we're going to be at. You just got to just take your time in life and be patient, and things will work. Things will work itself out. You know what I mean? You just got to be patient. Life is about being patient. You know what I mean? And taking your time with what you're doing. You know what I mean? And where we are, like I said, we worked hard this year on the YouTube channel. We focused a lot, and we worked hard. So it's like we got to go to that next stage now, and push it up a bit further up, push it further out, and just try and stay focused. You know what I mean, on the game plan. Yes, sir. So he's here in the building, coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. We're just on a little warm up side of the game, pushing it through and doing what we got to do. You know what I mean? Do what we got to do with what we got. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, we're just moving forward and keep it on going. You know what I mean? Keep on pushing, keep on going, non-stop, pushing it through. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was on B Moron's channel. Yeah, I went and supported him. Gave him some blessings, gave him a little bit of, gave him a little bit of clout, gave him a little bit of look, and yeah, you know what I mean. Gave B Moron some blessings. So I can't say I never, I never tried my best to, help whoever, what I mean. So I went over there and. Yeah, it was fun. It was interesting seeing Ning, speaking to Ning. She's a lovely, lovely lady, man. She's a lovely lady. It was interesting speaking to Ning, seeing Ron, and yeah, the chat was going wild as usual. Wherever I go, when I go on these panels, the chat goes wild, and people get excited, and things happen. That's what it is. You have people that's just following you around, I suppose. So that's what a price you pay when you are when you are a YouTuber. You have certain crowds that follow you, some good, some bad. But that's the price you got to pay when you're a YouTuber. You got to take the rough with the smooth and try and go between the cracks. Some's going to be good, some's going to be bad. Just got to just roll with it. Take a lot with it, what comes with it. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of people stay in their lane. They don't go on other panels. They don't go other places. They don't do all these kind of things because it comes at a price. You got to pay the price. You pay the cost to be the boss. So the cost is that you have a lot of people. You have a lot of people trying to you have people. But overall, it was a good little interview. Good little live stream. It was fun. It was a good little live stream over there, and for the most part, I did my part. I can't say I never came onto his channel and supported his channel and supported the course. That's what I got to do. So yeah, he's doing his thing down at the Club Phillips Inc. YouTube channel every single night. You know what I'm saying? Okay, 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 all right, okay, all right. Right, yo, down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. So we're just pushing forward. We're pushing forward more and more. I'm just, just doing what we got to do and staying in our lane. So, like I said, the future is looking much better, and we're moving on to the future. Things are looking better and looking up. So, you know, um, yeah. That's the way it is. The Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight, every single night. You know what I mean? Yes. Mm. We're on the warm up side of the game, and I see a couple of things going on down on the airways, but that's just the way it goes. You know what I mean? Dramas, dramas, and issues. That's just the way it is. Okay, you know what I mean? That's the way it goes down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Non-stop pushing it through. So yeah, man, we're gonna be working in our lane, and we'll be staying in our lane and doing the best what we can do. You know what I mean? I see you there, Mark, coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm coming in on the front end there. Yeah, you're on the warm-up side of the game. Yeah, I mean, yeah, man, we're warming up and we're just pumping it through. You know what I mean? We're just pumping it through as much as we can and doing the best what we can with what we got. You know what I mean? And life is we're out here on these YouTube streets, mate. You know what I mean? Non-stop pushing through. You know what I mean? Trying to step it up next year. What's this, Mark? Why you changed your picture to a picture of a dog? Is that you? You used to have your own picture on it. What's with all this dog and all this? What is all this dog? You know what I mean? What's all the dog and all that? What's that all about? Am I looking forward to my trip? Yeah, most definitely, man. Most definitely. Yeah, I need to get out of the UK. I need to get out of the Western world for a little while. It's freezing cold now in the Western world, and it's tough. So yeah, I'm looking forward to definitely looking forward to my trip. Looking forward to doing something, you know what I mean? Doing something different and pumping it through with something different, you know what I mean? Without a doubt. You know what I mean? Okay, Joe's getting tapping me my appearance, boss. Oh, they're checking my appearance. Okay. You know. Oh, they're attacking your appearance. Okay, I see what you mean. You know what I mean? They're attacking your appearance, so you know what I mean? Okay. There you go. Okay. So have you lived in a village? I've never lived in a village before. I've never lived there. I don't think I'll be looking forward to be living in a village, to be honest. I don't think I'll be looking forward to that. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, the village life is not for me, bro. That is not for me. It's you have to be very diligent to be living in any village, bro. I'll tell you that. No running hot water, no this, no that. Seems a little bit crazy. You know what I mean? It's a little bit crazy. Okay, right. Okay, right. The Club Fellas Inc. YouTube channel. Yeah, but okay. Yeah, I don't believe that's the real Jonathan. I don't believe that's the real FBI guy. This is YouTube. This is YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that's the real FBI guy. Yeah. Yeah. It was the, I mean, FBI guy. Padilla was trashing you on Jonathan's stream. Jonathan's not. I don't even think Jonathan's even on. He's not even in Pattaya, is he? He's in Vietnam, isn't he? So that's probably a troll. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was probably sort. He came through on a on an account on an FBI guy account. That could be anybody. Anybody. You know what I mean? That's just a troll account. Probably. You know, no one checked if it's real or it's a real account. You know, more likely it's a troll account. You know, so yeah. You know, I don't take them things serious unless I'm the account holder and I know if it's a real person or not. So when you're an account holder, you know who it is. But if you're not, it's more than likely some troll, someone trying to just be funny, trying to have fun. Why would I take that even into consideration? You know what I mean? And you know, things was happening between me and certain people. It's a very long time ago, man. It's time to move on, man. It's time to move on. But you know, if people want to live in the past or stuck in the past, there's nothing I can do about that, man. I move on, man. I keep pumping through. I got things to do. I push forward in a positive way. I got no time for that, no form of negativity. So, no time for that. It's only time to move forward and keep it going in a positive way. Okay. Yeah, that's that. I don't know about my camera angle today. It's just on it's just on one. This camera angle is on one. But yeah, I guess set it right somewhere along the line. There you go. Okay. Yeah, you know what I mean? You know, there you go down the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Anyway, on a positive note, we've been pushing forward at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel, and we're working on pushing forward and doing some great things with the channel next year, and that is you know, okay. No. There's a few. I mean, things will warm itself up. Things will warm itself up later. Just take your time. The airways is a little bit busy, but it's more cleaner like this. I like it more cleaner, but the airways is a little bit busy for the 9 o'clock stream. This is how it goes, but you just keep it like that. We got Steph Traveller going in on one side. We've got B More on going in on the other side. I mean, there's a war going on at the moment. So, I'm saying, yeah, there's a war going on. So there you go. But I mean, I don't mind it nice and clean and keep it like that for a little while. The band list ain't big. We ain't never got that much people on the band list. We ain't never got 50 people on there. I'm saying this. I was looking at it earlier. I was thinking that's a small amount of people. Do you feel bad about Patrick Daniel? What do I feel bad? What would I feel bad about Patrick Daniel about? Tell me what reason. What I feel bad about Patrick Daniel about? Tell me. Big up to Patrick Daniel for the chair. You know what I mean? Okay. Um, okay. Okay. I guess you know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay. I see you there. I just take my time with it, man. I just take my time with it. I'm not in no big rush. I see you there coming through at the Club Phillips Inc. YouTube channel. And I just take my time and pump it through slowly but surely. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay, I guess you left this time slot. Yeah, I'm still here. We're still at the Club Pleasant YouTube channel, pumping through the 9 o'clock stream. So, you know how the game is. Sometimes coffee, sometimes tea. But I don't. Sometimes it's cool to be just chilling like this. You know what I mean? And we just take it easy. You know what I mean? Not too much craziness going on in the chat. We are going to go into a 5 point bulletin tonight. When we're warming up on a Wednesday, we're going to go into a 5 point bulletin and we're pumping it through. You know what I mean? Okay. We're going to go into a 5 point bulletin and we're going to be talking about village life. We're going to be talking about girls in the village and why do the foreigners do go to the village. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to get into that. We're going to be chopping that up, you know what I mean? And we're going to be going in on that one. Then we're going to have a little bit of a hangout. And then, it's the Wednesday night, you know what I mean? It's a Wednesday night, a Thursday tomorrow. We're getting closer and closer to Christmas. We're just gonna just keep pushing, man. That's the way it is. You know what I mean? Those hot dogs look delicious. Yeah, they were. They were. I gave the girl who worked there my number. I gave her my number. Let's see how that one goes. I gave her my number, my card. I don't know, man. Giving out numbers doesn't really pull a trick. You got to get girls' numbers when you get older. When you're younger, you're young and fresh. You know what I mean? You might get a phone call, but when you get older, it's like, boy, you know what I'm saying? You're lucky if you pump it through, but I had to drop her number on her. She was kind of being too friendly. So I thought, because she's being so friendly, let me see if I can, give her my number. Okay, there you go. So I haven't lived in a village before, like I did say before. I never lived in a village, and tonight we're going to talk about why Thai women want foreign men to come go to the village. You understand? If you understand that, if you understand what I'm trying to say, that's cool. If you don't, well, put it in the chat. You understand? You understand? We drop knowledge over here and experience knowledge. At the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. So like I said, I'm just cool with a nice little stream, just relaxing, taking my time and taking it easy, you know what I mean? And I'm not really with no big dramas, I'm not really with no big headaches, I just do me, and we just keep focused, you know what I mean? Okay, you know what I mean? Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel every single night, okay? My only vice is I am a workaholic. My only vice is I'm a workaholic. Okay. My only vice is I'm a workaholic. Barry's on the wrong streamer today. Yeah, I am a workaholic. Larry the suit, leisure suit Larry. I don't know what that's all about. Leisure suit Larry, but yeah, I'm a workaholic. I am. I am a workaholic. You know what I mean? I don't know. I am a workaholic, man. Most definitely. I don't. I work hard. I work focus, and I focus hard on my game plan. I don't know what vices I have. I like women, but I don't know if that's a vice. You know what I mean? I'd say more my vice is something you do every day. Something like a, yeah, okay, you do, you know, my vice is work. I like to work. You know, that's why I've been working all year and pumping it through and going in, dropping up day and night and going in. And this is what I class as my job, is work. You know, so, and I've always worked hard. So that's the way it is. You know, I've always worked hard. You know, always focused and worked hard and keep it like that. Okay, okay. Do you ever socialize with other people? Well, since I've moved up north and I've moved up to Boston, the socializing has been less and less and less. But when I was in London, there is, okay, you know what I mean? Okay, okay, yeah. But since I moved up to London, and then in Boston, I haven't socialized with much people. You get older, you get to 50 years old, you ain't gonna start socializing too much. What else you do to do? But I've got to start socializing up next year, maybe do some more socializing. But for now, it's not that much socializing. You know what I mean? Okay. Do you recommend in dropping big coin like this on a house to build a Thai bird for a Thai bird? Yeah. Well, you know what? You made the money and you have big choices to do with whatever you want to do with the money. You made it. You enjoy it. You do what you're going to do with it. Uh, you know, uh, I don't know how much. I don't know how it got from 15,000 baht to $2,000. But that's just another thing. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Okay. See you later, Dave, man. See you later. See you later, man. See you later. See you later, bro. See you later. Saying so you keep trying to play with the boss. See you later, yeah? See you later. See you next lifetime. See you next lifetime. You know what I'm saying? See you next lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Yeah, I don't know how it got from. And the thing is, I don't really believe everything what goes on YouTube. Everything what comes out of people's mouth on YouTube, I don't believe. You know, sometimes it's just a whole bunch of, so I don't believe everything what comes out of some people's mouth. But if that's the case, you know what I mean, that's the case. Yeah, yeah, like I said, okay, yes, okay, okay. Big respect for going on Ning stream with a straight face after calling her. I never said that. Anyway, Larry, see you later. See you later. See you later. See you later. Why do I have to be banning people today? Is there a ban day today? I have to be banning people today. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I have to be banning people today. Okay, okay, there you go. So we're going to talk about B Moron again today. We're not. I wasn't talking about B Moron. I talked about B Moron yesterday, but I was. We're not gonna. We're gonna be talking about village life today. I don't know about B Moron. I don't make my videos for one particular person. I make my videos so people can educate themselves about what's happening and what the reasons what's happening throughout the community. But I don't make it for one certain person. And like I said, but when you are a YouTuber and you're doing things like what Ron's doing in Thailand, obviously you're going to be on the tip of the tongue of talking about it. And this is a Thailand hangout, community. So people are going to be talking about it. So obviously, get used to talking about Iran, get used to talking about Cheap Charlie, get used to talking about, wherever's in Thailand. It's just the way it goes down, man. It happens like that. So I'm used to it. It's no big deal. You can talk about anything you want in the community. That's just the way it goes down. You know what I mean? I see you there, Patrick Daniel, coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. Good to see you tonight at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. Good to see you there, passing by. See what's coming at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. We are here, man. Just pumping it through, giving it all you can. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, because they don't know my life, do they? They don't know my life. They only see what they see on YouTube. So if you know what I mean, even if what they've seen on YouTube, they've seen hard work, but they choose to ignore it and think it's easy. This is just simple work, but they don't know my life. If they knew my life, I mean, I've even worked hard on YouTube. So good to see you there, Patrick Daniel. You know what I mean? I've even worked hard on YouTube, and you know, so no one, there's nobody who's got any sense can tell me that I'm not a hardworking person. Because if you go from my family to my friends, to everybody who know me, they'll say Barry is one of the hardest working men I know. I've always been like that in whatever business I'm doing. You know what I mean, and whatever job I'm doing it. And people will tell you that. But they just see what you see on YouTube. So you might just sit there and think, okay, he just sits there in front of the screen and talk. But you don't understand this is a whole good, big, giant business behind it. And a lot of things will happen behind it. You know what I mean? So there you go. Thanks for that, man. We're coming down at Club Music YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Okay. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay. Do you have to get cancer to talk about cancer, my man? Gareth, answer the question. Do you have to get cancer to talk about cancer? Does a doctor not have to get cancer to know to talk about cancer? I mean, but what part of the game am I missing? What part of the game am I missing? It's called knowledge, my man. It's called knowledge. You get knowledge from a few places. You can get knowledge from experience. You can get knowledge from a book, and you can get knowledge from yourself. You know what I'm saying? From your own self. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, uh, means your image doesn't match your words. My image matches my words. Well, anyway, like I said, like I did say, like I was saying, I have put in some serious work into this YouTube streets, and I've worked hard all my life. I've always worked hard. I'm a very hard worker. And I don't really need to prove anything to anybody. You know what I'm saying? I definitely am a hard worker, and I put work in whatever I do. But, what I do for a living and how I work is none of nobody else's business. The only thing you got to worry about is your own self. You understand? You only got to worry about yourself and your own self. You understand? Don't worry about me. Worry about every man's supposed to be worrying. No man's supposed to be worrying about another man's work ethic. You're supposed to be worrying about your own self and doing your own thing. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Okay, we're on a band night tonight. Are we on a band night tonight? Band day. Yeah. There you go. I don't really have these kind of things on my chat. I don't want to know about these people. I don't know about these people. I don't know who they are. And I'm really interested. I'd rather take a cancer victim advice than somebody who thinks they know. Okay, so you'd rather take a cancer. So what you're trying to say, you'd rather take a cancer victim advice than a doctor. That's what you're saying. Than a doctor was experienced and went to and studied. So you'd rather take it from a victim. I mean, have we got any sensible people in the chat tonight? Oh, dear. Yeah, knowledge is power, guys. Learn and study your game and focus on what you're doing and understand and learn knowledge in your game. You don't have to experience everything to know knowledge. You understand? It's called knowledge. Well, that's why you go to college. That's why you do things. That's why you learn and you understand things and you have knowledge of it. You don't have to have experienced everything else. A doctor ain't experienced all the things he can cure you from. You understand? He has the knowledge how to do it and how to say it and what it's about. So understand that. Understand and learn that. You understand? It's just knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge and understanding. It's not that difficult. Mm. But yeah, it seems like a lot of guys, we banned a few people already today. Unfortunately, I know the mods will be like, you know what I mean? But that's the way it goes. So otherwise, you'll just be ignored. We just keep moving, you know what I mean? Okay. So yeah, we just keep pushing forward, man. Just keep pushing forward. It seems like they're at the woodworks tonight, so it looks like I'm going to be banning a lot of people tonight. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it is. You know what I mean? The children are out bored. You know what I mean? So that's just the way it is. But that's the way it is. We're going to be pushing forward and keeping as positive as we can. You know what I mean? I'm not really a kind of guy who plays games. These people. But anyway, yeah. So on a positive note, we are going to be going into our 5 point bulletin very soon, and we're going to be chopping up our 5 point bulletin. And if you have anything positive to say and you have something constructive to say, get involved with the conversation. Talk some sense, and talk some sense, and we can chop it up on the real. If you've got something sensible to say, just. If you got anything sensible to say, put it in the chat. We have a great conversation. We chop it up and we go in. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, if you're gonna talk nonsense, well, the ban list is filling up. The block party is getting bigger. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not really sitting down here talking nonsense. I'm just going to talk some sense. So that's what we're going on with tonight at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. We're pushing it through, just keeping it as positive as we can, you know what I mean, and staying in our lane and staying as positive as we can, you know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, so yeah, on a positive note, we're pushing forward with the channel. We're doing our best what we could do in our lane, and we're staying as positive as we can. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I'm just doing my thing. You know what I mean? Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, Patrick Daniels back up in the building. You know what I'm saying? He's back up in the building doing his thing. There you go. Yeah, like I said, you can always drop people off and then come pick them back up later on the train. It's like when you're trained to Thailand to UK to Thailand. Sometimes you're gonna have to drop some people off, but then you can pick them up later on down the line. That's the way it is. But sometimes you have to lay down the law instead of for you to survive out here, man. It's just the way it is. Sometimes it's not a nice place to be, but it's just the way it is. You have to live, you know what I mean? 44 in the chat. We're in the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. We're going to get into this 5 point bulletin. You know what I mean? We're going to get into this 5 point bulletin. We're going to keep it as positive as we can, keep it as clean as we can, and we're going to stay in our lane at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. And we're going to get into the 5 point bulletin tonight. And if you've got something constructive or sensible to say, put it in the chat. Let's chop it up about something sensible, and we can talk about it. You know what I mean? Gene coming true. Good to see you there, Gene coming true at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Good to see you there, man. You're coming true. You know what I mean? Okay. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm good. I'm not gonna have a 3 months done. Yeah, well, Gene coming true at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. I'm good. I'm good. I had a little time off, but I'm feeling all right. I'm not feeling tired. I'm not feeling. Yeah, I'm not feeling. I'm feeling good. We're feeling okay down at Club Phillies Inc. There's no problem. You know, what we do work hard. It's hard work. If it wasn't hard, it doesn't look like it's hard work what I do, but it's very difficult, hard work, brain work to do. Live streaming and do YouTube every day and pump through is very difficult. Other people tried to do it and they realized how hard it is and they stopped. They said, "Shit, I didn't realize it was this hard." You know what I mean? It's very much brain work, but I'm all right. I'm good. You know what I mean? Jude is in the building. Patrick Daniels in the building. We're on the warm up side of the game, and we're pumping through. You know what I mean? We're going in. You know what I mean? So we're pumping through without a doubt. You know what I mean? So we're doing good over here. There's no problem. We're a nice clean chat, and we're pumping through. You know what I mean? So things are good, and we're keeping it as positive as we can. So that's what's important. You know what I mean? It's about how positive it is and how you can keep as clean as you can. G's coming through winning the cup. He said he's winning the cup. Oh, damn. That's the way it is. Yeah, France might win the World Cup. I don't know. I haven't been watching the football, so I don't know exactly what's going down. I'm not exactly sure what's happening. It's, um, we'll see. I'm Papa Smurf, so I'm blue. Yeah, yeah. I mean, should have always been blue, but sometimes, as I said, that's just the way it is. But at least let's say, like I said, it's 2023. It's time to move on. It's time to move on and know that always looking on something great and positive, in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know what I mean? Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Right here, we are here. Okay. 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 That's good for you, James. That's good for you. That's good for you, James. You know what I'm saying? That's good for you. Okay. That's good for you. Okay. Pretty sober tonight. I don't think he was drunk. I think G does come over and drop super chats all the time. Not all the time, but he spreads love. There ain't nothing wrong with spreading love. And talking about super chats on the bottom right hand corner, we have a super chat button where you can spread love on the super chat side of the game. Tonight we got Hennessy, we got champagne, we got not Don Popper, Hennessy, we got Jim Beam, we got Hennessy, and we're drinking Hennessy tonight at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. And we're looking good, smelling good, being the best version of ourselves. And we've got a Gucci aftershave and we're doing our thing, you know what I'm saying? And we're keeping as positive as we can, you know what I mean? So we're going in tonight, you know what I mean? And we're going to be talking about the village life, you know what I mean? And that's what we're talking about today. And if you want to learn some knowledge and some experience about, because a lot of people don't know everything about why would they do that. We had a little conversation about it. We can have a great conversation about it and talk about it, at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. If you want to learn something, stick around. If you want to, that's totally up to you, you know what I mean? Okay. Yeah. Is that true? I'm not sure if that's true. What's with that John thing? I'm not exactly sure if that's true or not. So, I'm not exactly sure if that's true or not. Yeah. So, like I said, we just keeping it as positive as we can. Stay in our lane. You say it's true. Okay. I'll have to do my research on that one. At 24 years old. That's young. I see the IRL clips coming through at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. I see you there, pumping it through. Yeah, we're here, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. How are you tonight? I'm doing good, man. I had a good day today. Feeling good. I went out. Did a few things. Posted off a couple of bottles of eBay bottles. Sold a couple of things. and bottles, and just moving on, just keep moving on, moving forward, moving up, and keep moving forward down the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel, and keeping it together, really, just keeping as positive as we can. And staying in our lane, really. Man, so everything's okay, man. No problems. We're just there, man. We're just here, just keeping it together. Yeah, so life is like that. Right, let's get into our 5 point bullet tonight. The Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. We're going to talk about why do women, if you want to learn some knowledge, you want to put it in the chat, you're welcome to. Boss, I missed it, but all the saying that you choked when you was talking to Ning. Is it true? No, I never choked. I never choked. I spoke to Ning as possible. I spoke to Ning as possible. We had a drink. I had a shot of Hennessy with Ning. And I had a shot of Hennessy for Ning. We had a good little conversation. Everything was cool. There was no problem. And I was cool. Me and Ning's a lovely lady, no doubt about it, man. So yeah, I didn't choke. I didn't. There was no choking. It was just, we was just it was in the beginning. It was a little bit of a slow start, but I just didn't know. I was just coming over there to just give Ron a little bit of blessings and say, "Boy, what's going on?" And that was it. But then he kind of left and went to the shop, and then he came back. So, but it was okay overall. But Ning's a lovely lady, without a doubt. She's cool. So it was a cool little live stream. You know what I mean? I don't usually go over to other people's live stream, but why not spread some love and then go in? Why not do something like that? Yes, sir. You know what I mean? Now the club feels all Thai ladies are lovely. Yeah, well, that's good. That's true. Oh. Well, you know, some of them are, in my, that's your opinion. That's good. You have a right to your opinion. Some of them are ruthless, bro. Some of them are ruthless, mate. I mean, we can't run away from that. You know what I mean? Okay. No. Why am I going to even answer that question? I don't need to talk to anybody. I'm good in my space right here. I'm good right here, bro. Yeah, I mean, I'm very good in my lane. I don't need nobody's cake. I don't need nobody's thing. I don't need hype. He had about maybe 40, 50 people in the chat when I went on the stream. He had a 50 or over 100 people in the chat. You know what I'm saying? He had over 100 people in the chat. I know I bring the heat. I mean, he was getting super chats. It was getting super chats was coming. I bring the heat, man. You know what I mean? So I don't need to worry. I know I bring the heat. I know that's why I don't need to go on other people's chat because I bring the heat to you. You're gonna have heat if I come on your chat. Heat's coming. You know what I'm saying? So, but I just like I said, it's like spreading. Just why did I go on there? I just wanted to just say it was a good thing that Ming was not Ming was doing. Ron was doing. And I was actually want to speak to Ron, but Ron left me with Ning, and we had a conversation like that, and that was it. Trout, we had a big up to Trout. Trout, we had a good fun with Trout last night. Trout and Dixie Queen Head. That was fun. Big up to Trout. They were dropping donuts for champagne, and we were drinking champagne, shots of Hennessy. At the end of the night, getting drunk, getting crazy. It was crazy. We had a lot of fun. Big up to, big up to Trouty going in. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like I said, so you got a right to your own opinion. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? When you're in a position of power and you're a YouTuber, you're a live streamer, yeah, and you're a live streamer. The thing is, I don't have no beef with Ron. I don't have no beef with Ron. I don't have no beef with Ron, and I'm not really interested in. I'm not really interested in trying to take someone else's girl. It's just all hype. It's just all hype. Because I said I think love, I think I like Ning. Everybody makes a bit crazy about it. I'm not really into that. I'm not into that at all. I mean, even when Tequila Joe's the other May was everybody started running over and say, "Oh, May wants to go with you." They just hyping. I was like, "You want me to take? I don't take sloppy seconds for one. I don't take. I can find my own lady for two. You know what I'm saying I don't need to take someone else's just leftovers, mate. Thank you very much. It's because once someone else has had it, I know I don't want to. If they're someone I know, I don't want to. But as I said, so it's not even about that. But there's nothing wrong with you. You guys making fuss about no big deal. That was a big deal. Just went over there. Ron's come over here, dropped some super chats. Ron's been over here, been on my live before, and I just went over there to spread some love. You know what I mean? So Ning's a lovely lady, without a doubt. There you go. So there you go. Yeah, she is. She is a nice, chill girl. She definitely is. She is a nice, chill girl. She is. She is. She even made me her even her she her numbers of her, not even the numbers of what her looks are like. Her attitude made me realize that she's even more of a nice girl than what I thought. You know what I mean? Even just sitting there talking to her, she's more of a nice girl than what I even thought. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So like I said, but this is YouTube. This is YouTube, so everybody's gonna talk and everybody's gonna say things, and people are gonna say things. You know what I mean? So like I did say, I just went over there to give Ron his blessing and say, "Bro, keep moving. No big deal." Okay. Yeah, I mean, we all know it's a long game. We all know that. We're never gonna run away from that. But it is what it is. You just have to roll with it. Yeah, I mean, we all know it's a long game. It's not going to run away from what the situation is. You just, it is what it is. But, I mean, like I said, we spoke about it yesterday. These women are in adverse poverty, and they look at you as a way out of their situation. And it's just how much you're going to spend. How much you're going to spend is totally up to you. It's totally up to you how much you're going to spend. I see you there, Golding, coming through. Good to see you there, Golding, coming through at the club. Fillers Inc. We out here. We out here pumping it through. What is the long game? Well, the long game is basically the long game to get to your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you got a pot of gold here. You got a Hennessy glass bottle here. And she wants all of the Hennessy bottle. She don't want a little glass. She wants all of it. So she's gonna take her time slowly and slowly to move forward, to move forward, to move forward, to get to that Hennessy bottle, so she can have all of it. Because she doesn't just want 1 or 2 thousand baht. She wants it all. So as long as you know that it's just a game, and you could come to a happy medium. I wish them the best of luck. She does seem like a nice girl. She is a nice girl, without a doubt. Everybody thinks that. Everybody thinks that I went over there. I didn't go over there to go and chat me up. Come on, bro. Because people. I think Ron is. Me and Ron have a fun game because Ron's intrigued the fact that I like his girl. Yeah, it gives a man a bit of a boost. Come on, the boss likes your girl. Or whatever, what I mean, or another man. Come on, every man wants another man to love with his girl. So me and Ron have a little laugh about it between me and him. But Ron doesn't, and I know Ron doesn't think that I would ever do anything silly like trying to chat his girl up. We just have that kind of relationship, but we just have a little laugh with each other, me and Ron. That's all it is. Ron knows that. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I mean, like I did say to you, look, like I said to you, like I said, The thing about it is like this. The thing about it is like this. When you go to a third world country as a foreigner, that's why when the other day when everybody was talking about, and saying all these things and saying all these things, I think you just don't get it. You got to get it, guys. You are the prize over there. You are the prize. You are the one that come. It doesn't matter. See, as I said, does it matter now if he's a piece of delivery driver or uh, a bloody hotel owner? Does it matter now? It doesn't matter as long as you can. I mean, he can buy the extension. It don't matter where the money come from. And I was trying to explain that to you. That's what I was trying to say about earlier about knowledge. Knowledge is something that you can't buy. You got to have knowledge and experience. But we got gold. Yeah, I believe that. I do believe that. I agree with that. I do agree with that. Uh, Ning likes you. I can tell. Hope Ron doesn't hear that one. But like I said, I wouldn't. I'm not that. That's not my kind of character. I'm not that kind of character. I'm not that kind of character who's gonna start going after another man's girl. Kind of thing. Get out of here. Go and find your own girl, man. There's millions of women in the world. But yeah, we do. Like I said, me and Ron has a good understanding, so we have a good laugh back and forth about it. So Ron's cool. I'm cool. You know how the game is. The race is not for the swift; it's for those who can endure it. They're less money orientated. Yeah, they're more relationship. Okay. Yeah, Ron worked really hard. He worked really hard. I got to give it to him. I got to give it to him, And he was over here, and he worked really hard. You can't take that away from the guy. Night and day, did his live stream. He was getting super chat. But Ron's got money anyway. Even from a pizza delivery driver, he's got money because he's a trader, isn't he? He does trading. He's got his house. He's got money anyway. So he's got money, and he worked hard. Even when me and him, I was running joke with Ron when he comes over. I said the other day, was it about a week, 2 weeks ago? No, before he even left, before he went to Thailand, I said, Ron, boy, you truly put the meaning in Michael Jackson, don't you? I'll be working from 9 to 5 to buy you things you never know. And he was laughing. I said, well, you really put the meaning in it because he put in some back to back. I was watching his live stream, back to back deliveries, boy, to get that paper up. But that's what you got to do. You got to do that. You got to do that if you want something. Anything's out there in the world for you to grab, but everything's outside your comfort zone. There's nothing's inside your comfort zone. You're only gonna get what you're gonna get in your comfort zone. If you want your comfort zone, you gotta get out there, man, and start pushing it through. You know what I mean? You know. Okay. Nah, I think. No, I see. I don't believe all these stories. See, all these stories, I believe some people are just storytelling. I don't believe that some people are just storytelling. I don't believe all these stories about 9 grand loss. I never believed that. I believe you still got it. If you lost 9 grand, you wouldn't be putting space in another two. But yeah, but yeah, that's just the way it is. Yeah, if it was 2 grand, it was 2 grand. How much it was? I don't know how much it was. So, so I don't know how it got from 15,000 baht to 2 grand. It's another story in itself. Since we're talking about that, let's get to some knowledge. Let's get to some knowledge. He admitted losing 9 grand. I mean, I don't believe all these stories. Is what I'm trying to say. I don't believe it. You see what I'm saying? 1 minute you lost 9 grand. Next minute it was 15,000 for the porch. Next minute it's 2 grand. It's just it all sounds a little bit, you know what I mean? But there you go. This is YouTube. Since we're talking about it, let me drop some knowledge on you lot about village life and why women take men to the village, and why women take men to the village. And can anybody put in the chat why Thai women take their men to the village, their foreign men to the village? If anybody can put that in the chat, that would be interesting. Let's get into it like this. To give money to a girlfriend. The reason why foreigners, why Thai girls bring you to the village, to give money to your girlfriend's family. Yeah, you have to give money to your family. Don't think you're gonna go to that village. You see, right now, what's happening with Ning? Ning is saving a lot of face right now. Her face is big. Her head is big. Don't think you're gonna go to the village, guys, and don't think you're not gonna give no money. Don't ever think you're going to do that. And I know a person who went to the village and he actually even got a baby for this Thai girl and never gave the baby. He never ain't got no money to give the girl, and he's a foreigner. And not one of the village people spoke to him. Not one. Not, the mom never said one word to him. You know what I mean? So because you're breaking the cycle, you're breaking the cycle of. You're breaking the cycle of hundreds of decades and decades of cycle of people. The game is basically to go to get a woman. They want to get a lady, they get pregnant with a girl, and the girl, they groom the girl, make her really nice till she gets to a certain age, and then she goes to these places like Pattaya, Bangkok, or whatever, and find herself a foreigner, and then the woman becomes their pension. She becomes their pension. And if you break that cycle, you're seen as really, really bad. You're seen as that is not a good thing to do, to break a cycle of you know breaking a cycle of what's happened for decades. So if you think you go there, you don't spend no money, your girl's gonna lose a lot of face. It's basically, what was you doing then? I groomed you all these years. I brought you up to look so pretty and look so nice, and then you turned around and this is what you came back with: nothing. You came back with a broke foreigner. It doesn't make no sense, does it? It doesn't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? At least you could, even if you spent a grand is a lot of money in bloody in a grand is a lot of money in you could do a lot with a grand in the village. So at least if you spent a grand when you're there, you could at least something, but not spend no money and not have no money. That's a no, 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 no. You know what I mean? I visited your sister's mother. If you only gave her, I was 22. Her sister, I visited her sister and her mother for a few hours. Only that's funny, Golding. That's funny. That is funny, bro. Oh, damn. Yeah, someone said, sorry, you lot did put some questions in the chat. Someone said, to show the family they're doing good in life, 100%, 100%. True talk, true talk, true talk, true talk. You know what I mean? Yeah, IRL clips. Yeah, that's true. Thanks for that, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's true. I appreciate that. I believe that too. So that's what I'm trying to gear up through IRL clips to go and trying to gear up to that. You know what I mean? And yeah, okay. Yeah, trying to gear up to that. Okay. Is that why Tom's living in the village? I mean, I think Tom's living in the village, but it works out much better for Tom. It works out much better for him, doesn't it? Village life is very cheap. And if you got a YouTube channel and you can you can put your money into buying a truck. Tommy's not stupid; he's smart. You go and put it into a truck. You can put it into buying other things. So he's living cheap, but he can do other things what you want to do. Why would you not live in a village? Ain't nothing wrong with living in a village, guys. Man, makes them lose face. Yeah, if you went there and not spend no money, they lost major face, major face. It's too much face to lose. You know what I mean? They lost it all, mate. That's like that's the worst thing you could ever do. To come back to the with a foreigner broke, a broke foreigner. Oh, come on, bro. You know, even if you got to spend something, even if you spend a little, I said, even if you spend $1,000 and do it sensibly, buy some rice, buy some things, buy them some food and have a little party because their next door neighbors are gonna come over. Their friends are gonna come over and everybody's gonna, oh, the foreigners here and the cash cow has turned up. You know what I'm saying? So at least you gotta throw some money, you gotta throw some sort of party. But to come with zero, and that guy came with zero, no money. It's like, God damn. It's like, no. That's a no, no, no. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean. So, we're just dropping knowledge here at the Club Village YouTube channel. For real. To give money to your girlfriend's family, that was number 5. To put an extension on it's a bit of a naughty one, Barry, but yeah. Yeah. I mean, that to put an extension on a house, family's house, they do take you to the village to say, okay, well, boy, but they have a plan before you come. Before you come to the village, they got a plan, up their sleeve. They write down a plan, like a little, right, this is how we're going to get some money out of this guy. This is how we're going to get some money out of Patrick Daniel. We know he's got lots of money and he's a big super chatter. He's a big earner. He's coming straight, he's coming from the big super chatters. He's turned quiet these days. He's saving a lot of money. He's saving a lot of money. How are we going to get some money out of Patrick Daniel? And they come up they write down a plan of how they're going to get money out of you. And extension comes up. An extension comes up, and you turned up in the village just all, no, I'm cool, just having a good next minute. We got to put an extension on the house, and it makes it look house. It's the problem. We're going to put a bathroom in and toilet. you know, and before you know it, you're sucker punched. You know what I mean? You're sucker punched. Pow! Say, pow, pow. It was all a plan. You didn't know that the plan was coming. You didn't know it was coming. It looked you straight in the face. You know what I mean? Real talk tonight, boss. You know what I mean? Hit you straight in the face. You thought, God damn, I didn't see that one coming. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay. Boss, about 5 girls have asked me for a new porch. And without a doubt. Without a doubt. He said, without a doubt. No doubt. No doubt. It's a lot. It's just another way of getting money in. And they cook up a plan. They cook up a plan. They got to come up with a plan. And so you're going there all willy nilly, and next minute you're building porches with bathroom and toilet and all kind of things. It's all happening. It's all happening. That's funny. Okay. There you go. Well, that's the way it is. That's the price you pay. But yeah, anyway, yeah, that's number 4 there. And then next minute, let's keep it moving. To show you off to her family. Yeah, show off. You see, they bring you to the village to show you off to their family and their next door neighbors and their friends, because you're seen as you're seen as a rich guy, as a cash cow, you're seen as like a millionaire. Can you imagine if you met a millionaire tomorrow or a millionaire girl tomorrow or something like that? You'd be showing it off like, yeah, man, this is my friend and he's a millionaire, and that's the way they do it. They show you off like you're the man has come, the savior has come. You know what I'm saying? And they're showing you off to their family, their friends, so they bring you to the village of the app, and and then you're spending and and you're spending and it's crazy. It's crazy, You know what I mean? There you go. You know. Uh, when will you go to the village? Yeah, it doesn't stop, bro. It gets to the point where yeah, so they gotta show you off. You know what I mean? They gotta show you off, man. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Right, so let's keep it pumping through to number two. They take you to the village to see how much you're willing to spend. That's another reason why they take you there. To suss you out to see how much you're gonna spend. They want to see how far you can go. They want to see how far we can take it with this guy. Because remember, when you come to the village, their life is going up in a year. And everything that they want, they can have. From when they can't afford before you came to the village, they couldn't afford whiskey. They're eating they're eating vegetables what they've grown. When you get to the village, they change up. They start eating bloody, good meat. They start drinking bloody some tongue every night. There's a party on the porch. They got food, they got this, they got that. It's all happening. You know what I'm saying? And it's all because you came. You came and you saved the day. You know what I'm saying? And they want to see how far you will spend. They want to see how far you go. So much money you're gonna spend, and you know, some people spend a heck of a lot of money. A heck of a lot of money. You know what I mean? Yeah, you got some people spend a heck of a lot of money um, to these girls because when you see one, it's all a big game from the get go to get your heart. And once you're in love, once you're in that point, once they got you to that point, that's when they're gonna strike. They don't take you to the village straight away. They wait. They warm you up, gear you up, do you this, make you fall in love, and then they take you to that village. But once you're all in love and you're puffed up, they put all the pee in your face. You're all loved up and everything else. You don't even see how much money you're spending. You're just like, oh, it's got to be done. You know what I mean? It's got to be done. So that's the way it is. Do it because most mongers claim to be rich. Well, and another thing is like what you can spend in one day. You can spend $400 in one day. They probably get salary for that for a month. You know what I mean? That's over half a month's salary or a month's salary. So you are considered rich. You are considered a prize. You are considered if you can spend that kind of money in one day. Imagine it's just like us. Imagine you met a person who could spend I don't know 40 grand in one day. Someone could spend £40,000 in one day. I mean, come on. You can see them as rich. You know what I mean? You'll see them as rich. So that's what it is. It's the same way. They see you as the same way. They see you as rich because you're spending a lot of money. You go in the clubs, you're buying whiskey, you're buying Hennessy, you're buying shots, you're buying this, you're buying, and you don't feel no way about it. By the time you finish, you spent their whole salary for the month. They're like, man, we're gonna hold on to this guy and see how far we can go. How much is he willing to spend? And there's some guys out there who's got big bucks. They got big bucks, and they don't even buy Porsches. They buy houses and cars. And when you see these girls with cars and houses and jewelry, yeah, you better know where it came from. You better know. You know what I mean? You better know where it came from when it comes because it's gonna it's gonna come, and when it comes, it's gonna come hard. You know what I'm saying? So better get with it. They have new trucks, property, and living. Yeah, they do. They do. Mr. G, you need to get out here. I need to reprimand you something. Look, at the C19, we were going for a situation, and we were low on our knees, and we've been through that situation. We came out of our situation, and now we are fully self-employed as a YouTuber, and I've got a company, Club Fillers Inc. So I don't really respect the fact that you're running around telling people that I'm on benefits or social thing. That's not really a respectable thing to do. If it makes you feel good to put down the boss, you know what I mean? And you can call me fat and ugly if you want to. I don't really give a damn about that. But disrespecting someone because of you might think you got more money than them doesn't really fly too good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're not on benefits. We're not on benefits. We're not on nothing. We are self-employed and we're working. We've got a company called Club Fillers Inc., which is now copyrighted, and we're working forward and we're going up and up and up in our life. So please stay in your lane and please understand that. You understand? I hope I made that clear. Okay. Right. Okay. You know what I mean? Right. I see you there pumping it through down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. You know what I mean? Okay. I see you there coming through. Mhm. Right. Let's get to number one down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. You know what I mean? Okay. Let's keep it pumping through. Let's keep it pumping through. Right. Right. Let's keep it going down the Club Fillers. Let's go to number one down at the Club Fillers. Take it to the village. The reason why they take it to show you how poor they really are. Yeah, we do have a company, Club Fillers Inc. Club Fillers Inc. is a company. It's actually is a company. We do a lot of things with the Club Fillers Inc. Not only a YouTube channel, we do. We also do things in Thailand. We also got a website. We also do promotions and things like that. It's a lot of things to it. Anyway, to show you how poor their family really is, because one thing about poverty is that people who got money feel guilty about other people which are broke, and they feel inclined to help people which are broke poor because they think, oh well, I'm not going to let my girlfriend live like this. I'm not going to make my girlfriend have to get a pot and put it over her head to wash. I'm not going to get my woman who I'm in love with to do that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to buy her, a bathroom sink, do this and put extension on and all these things. And I don't care how much it's going to cost, but you're not living like this. We got to live in a good way. So they bring you to the village to show you how poor they are and to tap into your guiltiness for being so rich and be able to spend all that money in a bar, in a club. You know what I mean? You could be spending it on the house. You could be spending it on something else. You could be spending it on other things what's going to help her family. That's why they get annoyed when you tip big and you're with them and you do things where you just waste money when you're with them because they're like, you could have spent that money on, other things. You know what I mean? So they get annoyed about it. So they sure want to show you how broke they are. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay. Companies really make money and can fly anytime they choose. I mean, what planet are you living on? Man? What planet are you living on? Which company can fly anytime they choose? If you got a company, you're gonna work. You got to be at that company, my man. What planet are you living on? Like he said, travel, learn. You better start learning, bro. You got a company. You can't travel whenever you want to travel, bro. You got a company. You got to stay at that company 16, 18 hours a day. That's the reason why you have a company, because you are the main man. You got to take care of that company. And do companies make money? Of course, companies make money. Of course, they make money. There's many companies around the world that make money. Many will make money. Many. Yeah. But yeah, that's number one down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Let's get into talking about everything and anything that goes down. Let me just have a recap. Number five, to give to give money to her girlfriend's family. That's why she takes you there. To put an extension on the family's home. To show you off to her family. To see how much you're willing to spend. And to show how poor they are, you know what I mean, so you can spend more money. If you have any questions, put it in the chat. Let's get into talking about everything and anything what goes down at the Club Fillers.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. But all my stress. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Check it out. Yo. Feel the rhythm on the bass mark. Better feel the rhythm on the bass mark. If any woman comes around and test me, jump it up, it up. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. But all my stress. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Temperature is right.
The answer to your question is from a Thai man, it's not acceptable. From a foreigner, it's acceptable. And the reason why it's acceptable because they actually kind of like it. Because when you are alcoholism and you're drinking alcohol, you are letting your guard down. You're a loose balling. You're letting your guard down, and they like when you let your guard down. They like when you let your guard down. They love that. So it's acceptable from a foreigner, but it's not acceptable from a Thai person. It's looked down at as a Thai person, but it seems as normal from a foreigner. They like that shit. They're like, yeah, get drunk, mate. Get drunk because when you get drunk, you're gonna spend. You know what I'm saying? You lose balling. So that's the answer to your question. You know what I mean? Learn, repeat. I'm not gonna answer no more of your questions because you're trying to be funny, you're trying to be funny, you're trying to be silly, you're trying to be funny. You understand? If I keep asking all your questions, you know what I mean, you're trying to be funny. So let me just delete your question because you're trying to be funny. You understand? And you know the answer already. You know what I mean? I don't like to do too much explaining. You know what I mean? When I have to do too much explaining, it's not good for my brain. You know what I mean? To keep explaining simple things that you turn on a live stream and you're a YouTuber. And when you're a YouTuber, people want you to travel. In order for them to travel, they'll help you to go and travel places. If you put it out there, they will help you. That's what it's about. Being a travel channel, they're willing to help you and make you do that for you. That's what they're willing to do. That is about being a YouTuber. Part of the business, my man. Get used to it. I mean, I don't like to do too much explaining. Yeah. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, so like I said, so so when it comes to every man can do whatever they want. Your answer makes sense. If the family, that's right. Your answer makes sense. If the family was educated and upper class, then it might reject the foreigner. Yeah, I agree. If a Thai person which is upper class and educated family, they don't really want a foreigner unless you're really really rich. Don't forget about extension. Because they probably got more money than you. You know what I'm saying? They want it unless you can buy a house and you're really sticky rich. And when you're really sticky rich, you're not really going to be that much of a drunk. You know what I mean? So if you was talking about upper class Thai people, boy, they might still have a foreigner, but I mean the foreigner's gonna have to be have to be much more richer than them. They don't date down, they date up. You understand? So unless you're talking about planes, boats, houses, I mean, you could do something crazy, then they'll stay with you. But if you're, educated upper class Thai, they date up. They don't date down, they date up. It's just the way it is. Otherwise, they're going to date a Thai man. This Thai man which have got money in Thailand. This Thai man has got more money than foreigners in Thailand, Bangkok and places around. And people's got company and businesses they can do and date their own. They don't need to date a foreigner. You remember that most of the time they dating a foreigner because they're trying to get themselves out of a situation. So if they're not in that situation no more, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do that? Understand? I'm coming from, Deep Explorer. I don't think only a bar girl. I don't think only a bar girl. I think a girl was in adverse poverty. And she doesn't necessarily have to be a bar girl, but a girl which is in adverse poverty, and I think about you being, like I said, you being a drunk. You having a vice of you drinking, being a bit of a drunk. As long as you're not abusive, as long as you're not crazy, as long as you're not thingy, the girl will stay with you. I know Thai girls will stay with you, but no one's perfect. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not answering no more of your questions. Learn, repeat. So you're just trying to be funny. So yeah, I mean, you're trying to be funny. You're trying to get it. You get it, but you don't get it. You know what I'm saying? You get it, but you don't get it. So there you go. A decent Thai girl wants a nice Thai guy. I agree. I do agree with that. I agree with that. I do definitely agree with that. I definitely 100% agree with that. They do. And it shows when they get money. Because when they get money, they get choices. And when they get choices, they got choice. They have a choice. Well, you know what I mean? It's when you ain't got no money, you ain't got no choices. If you got 2.4 kids and you got a family was looking out for you to try and help him out, and money's just not enough because you got an older brother and you got an uncle and you got bloody maybe a husband there. No, I shouldn't say that, but if you got like you got a whole family to take care of. Money is stretching as far as it can, so you need that foreigner to come in and step in and do them things. But you can see the difference between women. Like for example, a woman who's works at immigration or something like that. You you go down, you see her with a with a bummy foreigner. You see her with a whole different story. It's true. Mm. So it's just you got to remember, as I said, it's not, I don't make it up. I don't make the story up, and I don't make the situation up in Thailand. The situation in Thailand and the Philippines is that they don't have social security out there. They don't have someone to lean on. And the thing about us in the Western world and us in America or England, I don't know about America, but I know England and Europe, we have a social system where the ladies go broke, they go to down the bloody dole office, and they get house, they get money every month, they get taken care of, and everything's dandy and rosy. And they get a nice little council place, and they chill out. They got cars. Some of them got brand new cars. You know what I mean? Brand new cars they're running around with, and they got money there. So and they can also work as well. They can work little part time jobs and still be on the rock and roll because they got that government to lean on. Well, in the West and in the Asian world, they don't have that to lean on. The only thing they have to lean on is old boys, me and you, old boys, guys who are from foreign country. Their old man is old. They're old. They need old man to lean on to, what I mean, to take care of them. And that's just the way it is. You're gonna have to get used to it. Lead to a Thai girl unless speaks fluent Thai and perfect English. It's very true. I agree. I agree with that. I agree. I agree. Keith Jenkins coming true. Salute down at Club Fillers Inc. We out here. We out here pumping it through, man. You know what I mean? We're doing my best, man. Giving it all we can. Keeping as positive as we can. We're in our lane. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay. Okay. You know what I mean? Down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. Uh, like I said, so like I said, and I'm not going to be answering no more of your questions. Trying to learn, repeat, because you just don't seem to get it. You don't seem to. You need to go to learn. You got the middle name is learn. Go to learn. There is many vloggers around the world or vlog around the world. Or vlog around the world. There's many vloggers who vlog around the world, and they vlog around the world. And what they do is this: they rely on people to watch the videos in order to get money. You understand? There is no difference between a live streamer who's relying on super chats and people to super chat and to get money, or you're relying. It's still a business. It's just a business model. That's all the business model is. Don't knock the business. Don't knock the player. Knock the game. That's just the game. You understand? Play the game. If some people get super chats to make money, and that's the way they do their business model, well, who are you to knock what they do? If you're not super chatting, you should be in your lane and keeping quiet. You know what I'm saying? If you're not super chatting, keep quiet, bro. I'm not gonna be doing too much explaining. Was after seeing how these ladies in the village showing with a pound of water, eating frogs for dinner, living in stick houses. No wonder they work in the bar. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Now you get it. You understand what I said? Now you see what I'm trying to say? Now, so I said knowledge is power. And I know all this knowledge from a long, long time ago. So yeah, you're right. That's right. So if you have any more questions, put in the chat. You're all right. Without a doubt. Mhm. Their plan is to build them a house and buy them a scooter and then send them 40K a month. Yeah, if that, minimum. You know what I mean? You know, because you become their government, you become their old man to lean on, and they want to lean on you. You know what I mean? So that's just the game. Mhm. You know. Okay. Someone says, well, yeah. That's how the game goes sometimes, isn't it? That's the way it goes sometimes. But I saw you for a few minutes on Ron Stream. I think the genre exploded. Big up Sean the Prawn. You held your own. You were holding post down there when everybody was attacking. Sean the Prawn was trying to hold post. He was trying to hold post. He was trying to hold up post when everybody was saying things, and I saw you down there again. You know what I mean? Trying to counteract the enemies. Yeah. I mean, I went on there, Sean the Prawn, just to spread some love. As you know when I turn up, the numbers are gonna turn up. When I turn up, I'm bringing the heat, bro. That's why I understand. I know my heat. I know my heat. I know my heat. I know I was gonna bring some heat. So yeah, he had about 40, 50 people in the chat before. When I was there, there was over 100 in the chat. You know what I mean? I bring in the heat, man. So I just thought I'd give over there and spread some love and give him some heat. I dropped him a super chat. I spread him some heat and had a little bit of fun in the daytime. No big deal. I mean, I had a little chit chat with Ning. And, I just went over there to give him some blessings. But it was fun. It was entertainment. But, it went crazy, didn't it? It did go crazy, bro. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know. Like I said, travel report, keep talking because I'm not answering your question. You're trying to be clever. Don't, they don't care about how old you are, how ugly you are. They care about your money. Well, you believe that. You better believe that. You better believe that. It's called boss hype. Yeah, that's right. It's called boss hype. And all of us, all of our channel, all of us, it's all us, all of our heat, all of us together. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The heat was on, wasn't it on Sean the Prawn? The heat was on. You know what I mean? The heat was on, you know what I'm saying? The heat was on. They came out the woodworks, bro. You know what I mean? Because what it is, right? When I go on a panel, they press the alarm bells. It's like, when this is a fire in a fire station. But alarm bells start blowing off. Barry's on, Barry's on, Barry's on, Barry's on, Barry's on the wrong channel, Barry's on. And the alarm bells, everybody starts panicking. Exert to position, exert to position. Putting on their clothes and exert to position. And, oh my gosh. I see Studi down there spamming, I'm Barry, and I'm like, God damn, this guy's so desperate to get my attention, and I'm just ignoring him every day. Oh, God damn, I'd feel embarrassed to talk about someone every single day. I would feel embarrassed to myself, and the person's just ignoring you. Like, yeah, and everybody, at the end, people start saying, Studi, why you don't go and get a life instead of keep sitting down here trolling people like this? You know what I mean? It's embarrassing. Me, I wouldn't do that. I'm going to sit down there and start waste my time with that. This guy's begging for my attention. They beg for my attention. I tell you. So sad, man. Yeah, that's the way it is. You know what I mean? Not me. I won't be doing that, man. You can go. You can go. If I don't like it, I don't get on with you. I'm just. I'm like, I don't even want to. Me gonna sit down and start wasting all my time to start spamming down chat think about you. Crazy. I'll just ignore your dumb ass. Yeah, I mean, it's funny. That's the way it is. You know what I mean? Well, that's the way it goes down. But yeah, let's get back to the point. Let's see. Okay, they don't care how often you are; they care how expensive you are. You know, yeah. Okay, you know the game is. Yeah, it's like I said, if you, that's the way you get your kicks out in life, that's just a little bit sad. But you need to start getting a life, bro. There's a lot of things to do. I got another living to do before I die, and I ain't got time to waste. I got so much to do, man. I want to be living life and traveling to Asia and working on my channel, working on this, and going to Thailand and Philippines. I got so much to do, man. And I didn't, I don't even. The only reason sometimes I do get bored, and not bored. I wasn't getting bored. I saw Ron's channel, and I saw Ning on there, and I saw Ron, and I knew we were gonna have a good conversation tonight about village life. So I said, let me go on there just have a little chit chat. It was fun, I suppose. Uh, well, I don't really go for women for money. I don't really. I've had an older Thai lady with money before. Was it like, you see the thing about me, I'm so bossy. I'm just a bossy kind of guy. and, because I'm such a bossy kind of guy, they don't like me because it's like when a girl's got money, her attitude is different. She's a skin Thai girl's gonna listen to you and is gonna play along. I was gonna play along the submissive game. A rich Thai girl, she's gonna try and act like a Western woman. And I've had rich Thai girls before. I've had a few, and I'm just bossy. And it's like two balls in one pen. It's like, but you know what I'm saying? Come on, you know what I mean? So it's hard, But I don't really go for women for cash. I don't necessarily go for skinned women. Like I said, if you go for a skin, but I put it like this: if you go for a skinned woman, understand that she is gonna be she's gonna be more submissive than a girl who's got money. So but anyway you want to put it, you know. Do you think Ron? Okay. Do you think Ron is starting to question if he is true love with Ning after seeing her friends go off with an old manga for 100K? No, Ron is not stupid. 100K is a lot of. What was the 100K for though? And what was the 100K for? What's the 100K all about? That's what I don't understand. That's a lot of money. That's 2 grand. What's that all about? What's the 100K all about? I'm not exactly sure. There must have been something behind that 100K. She must have came up with some lyrics or some speech or something. Why she got that 100K? Um, no, Ron is not stupid. Ron's not a stupid guy. Ron knows everything what's going down. He knows everything. Yeah, silly guy. He's not silly. He knows. He's not like he's not like he's just doing blind shit. He knows exactly what's going on. I have work commitments. I can't just wake up and leave and stay for months like some of these YouTube bumps. Uh, yeah, okay, okay. Yeah. I wouldn't really call them YouTube bums. So that's a bit too far stretched there. So we're gonna delete that comment because you can't say that. You can't say they're YouTube bums. Everybody's got a. They're not YouTube bums, bro. YouTube bums, you can't say that. That's disrespectful. You know, what a man chooses to do with his money and what he does with his life, you can't call him that. Why do Thai girls take their boyfriends to see Village Boss? Get out of here, Shoulder Bro. Get out of here. You're coming in. Get out of here, Shoulder Bro. You want me to do the 5 point bulletin again? Is that what you want me to do, Shoulder Pro? You want me to do the 5 point bulletin today again? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay. Yeah, you got to do what makes you happy. And that's what the DP Explorer says. You got to do what makes you happy. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to do what makes you happy. But Sean the Pro, if you did miss the 5 point bulletin and you want me to do it again, I will do it again if you want me to. You know what I mean? Bulletin, please, boss. Oh, this guy, he always does this to me. Always does it to me. Okay, let's do it. We're at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel. We're going to go into the 5 point bulletin. Why? 5 reasons why Thai women take their foreign men to the village. Let's get into it. Yeah, number 5, they bring them to give money to their girlfriend's family. So basically, when you go to the Thai village, you're gonna have to give money to that girlfriend's family. You're not gonna be able to run away from that one. That's something that you need to run away from. You're gonna have to give money to this girlfriend's family. You know what I mean? Okay, you know what I mean. Number 4, to put extensions on her family's house. That's what we spoke about. You know, when you go down there, they're gonna cook up a plan for you. They're gonna have a plan. They cooked it up months before you even came, and they say, "Yeah, man." And the next minute you go down there thinking that it's all willy nilly. Next minute you end up putting extensions on people's houses and all kind of things like that. It gets a little crazy. If you ask me. To show her family off to you, you want to show off her family to show you that, you know what I mean, this is my this is my man, this is my white knight, this is my bloody, my white knight in shining armor, this is my guy, this is my cash cow, wherever way you want to put it, that's the way they do it. To see how much you're willing to spend, see how much you're willing to spend, see how much you're willing to spend, see how far you would go, you know. 1 minute a porch is costing 15,000 baht. Next minute the porch is $2,000. Let's see how far you go. To show you how poor how poor her family really is, because people when she's showing you all her poverty, it's a natural thing that rich people feel guilty. Rich people feel guilty. They feel guilty that they feel guilty. You feel guilty. You feel guilty because you make so much money so easy and they're so poor. Yeah, they cook up a plan for you. They 100% cook up a plan for you. It's all planned. It's all planned. They plan how they can get money out of you before you even come. You think you're going there all willy nilly and nothing ain't happening, but then they've cooked up a plan to say, all right, we need to get this Porsche. We're gonna start talking about. Let's talk about we're gonna fix up the Porsche and all kind of thing. It's a game plan, isn't it? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just a game plan and that's just the game. That's how the game goes. There ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what you're getting into before you get into it. So just enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Can't run away from it. Ning's family don't seem poor. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make it up. You can't make it up, bro. You just can't make it up. You can't make it up. While they're waiting for they're waiting just at the right time for Ron to come to pay for the porch and pay for everything to come. Yeah, I'm saying, you know. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Okay. You know what I mean? I don't mean anything, bro. That doesn't mean anything, bro. That don't mean nothing, man. And how do you think they got them? How did they get them? How do you think they got that? How do you think they got that? Yeah, I think you'll go on a wife search again. It'd be good to see that. A good wife search. It'd be good. If he wants to. I don't think he wants to put it all over camera and everything else. So big up to CC. He doesn't want to put it all on camera. So I respect everybody's angle. Uh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's been many many people who come before that. There's been many guys who come before that, before Ron, mate. Trust me, has done a lot of things. So I wouldn't be surprised if they've been they're not. It's not like they're in. I'm not saying that they're in poverty, where poor, where they haven't got no money, but they still need money. They need money, and they're looking for that next hit. They need money. They most definitely need money, mate. They need money, bro. And they cook up the plan. So they cook up a plan for you to when you come before you come. So much they can get out of you. It's just a game, bro. But she's not a young girl, so she's been around. So I'm not surprised if there's been loads of guys going down and taking care of the family before. So they should have trucks, cars, and all kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? They showered it in. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the way it is. Oh yeah, it's not the first one. I mean, so come on. Yeah, I mean, so no surprise. Oh yeah, that's what it's like. And it is a pot of gold. It is. It's a way out. It's a way out of their situation. It does take a man. It's proven. One thing I realized in life, yeah, I used to always think that women who got kids, men don't want them. But I realized that how much children that a woman's got, she still can find a man. She still can find a man. If she looks good. If she looks good. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's crazy, but it's just the way it is, I suppose. Someone's got to do it. Someone's got to do it. No, 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 no. They'll put it in. 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 They'll put it in there. They won't resell it. They'll put it in there because they know she's gonna come back, and he'll be upset. They're not that silly. They know he's gonna come back and say, "Well, I just paid for it. Where did it all go?" They're not that silly. They'll put it in, but they work towards a plan. It's a plan. It's all a big plan, and it's all a big plan. Whilst many Thais enjoy the peace and quiet of the village. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Of course they do. But village life is poor. It's a poor life. We all can agree with that. And they have to get there. That's the reason why they have a daughter, so the daughter can go out there and go and find a man to take care of the village life because village life is hard. It's tough. So you've seen it. They ain't got sink. They ain't got water. They ain't got this, that. They ain't got that. You know what I mean? It's tough. Bucket of water throw over your head. That's you washed for the day. It's tough life, village life. So they need that inject of a foreigner to come down and take care of the family. There ain't nothing wrong with that. That's just the way it is. It's a tough life. Okay, okay. I mean, that's just a game, man. It's just a game. It's just a game. It's just how far you're willing to go. You know what I'm saying? It's just how far you're willing to go. And it's just the way it is. You know what I mean? Yeah. Asia's going in. Asia airport certificates going in. Bangkok is a little crazy, hot, sweaty. I like it. It'll be good. Still found someone to fall in love. That's what happens when you look good. You sell all that Asia, but she still found someone to fall in love with her. Didn't she? She's still clever enough to find a young guy in his 30s, early 30s, to fall in love with her, who hasn't got no children, who hasn't got nothing else, who's got a house, who's got a home, who lives in America. She still found someone to fall in love with her. So take your hat off to Ning for that one, boy. Because if you got that much adversaries against you and you found someone to fall in love with you, then boy, what does that say? That says something, doesn't it? You know what I mean? That says something, doesn't it? If you got all them adversaries but against you, you found someone to fall in love with you and be with you, that means that she's good. She's good at what she does. You know, she's very good at what she does. She's very good. Take a hat off to me. She's good. You know what I mean? Because, there's some women in the West who can't even find a man to fall in love with them. You know what I mean? And they look good because the man in the West, we weigh up things different in the West. I don't know what it is when we get over that border, we get to that airport, we start losing our mind. In the Western world, we start weighing up. Okay, if I'm gonna be with this girl, yes, she looks good, but I'm gonna have to. She's got two children. Where's the dad? Why did she split up with the dad? Where's this? We start calculating things, and that means that if I bring a loaf of bread into the house, that loaf of bread ain't gonna last 2 days because we've got 5 mouths to feed. And you start calculating things in the West, and start thinking, oh well, I don't think that's a good catch after all. You know what I mean? Even though she looks good, something about when we reach to Thailand, we lose our mind, and we do that. You know what I mean? She must be. She must be at expert level. She must be. Has to be. To catch a young, smooth, handsome guy who's got no children, got a house, got a home, got money, lives in America, to catch that, to fall in love with her, she's got to be an expert at what she does. On top of her looks as well. On top of her looks. You know what I'm saying? I got to give it to her. That's heavy going. Because I know girls in the Western world that can't do that. They ain't got that kind of capability to do that. You know what I mean? So you got to give it to her for that one, man. You okay? I'm saying. Yeah, so it's crazy. No, come on, bro. She ain't no 8. Come on, bro. Come on, guys. Come on. She ain't no 5'6". She's 8, 8.5, 8.5, 8.5. Come on, bro. I'll give it 8.59, 8.5. Come on. You lot don't really see her when she's doled up. You only see her when she's normal. When she's doled up, she's different. 8.5, 9. Are we talking all? First time I've had a live stream so much about some person. I had a live stream about someone. Yeah, but she's a 9. She's a 9. I'll give her an 8.5 and 9. Yeah, I mean, come on, guys. Can't say she's a 5. She's a 6. She's a dime piece. Come on. She's a dime. She got a beautiful body, nice face. The only thing she just needs to get American. She needs to get American. She needs to get American. What do they call it again? American teeth? Is it American teeth or American smile? Hollywood smile. That's what I'm looking for. She needs to get Hollywood smile, and that would be it, mate. Once she gets the Hollywood smile, that's it. I thought you was an expert. I am an expert. I am an expert. Come on, boss. Much hotter in work. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt there is hotter girls. You're never going to get to the point of how hot. Just like I put in that community page. I put in a community page, yeah. I put in a community page, yeah. I put in a community page. Is this the hottest girl in Pattaya? You can't even say that because there's even girls hotter than that. You know, you're never going to be able to get to find the hottest girl in Pattaya, are you? There's so many hot girls. There's so many hot girls, bro. You're never going to get to the point where you're going to find that hottest one. You can't deny that she's a hot girl, man. You like, come on, get with the program. I'll give it 7.5. Oh, come on, man. She doesn't look impressed. I don't believe that you met her, Georgie boy, man. I never had a Thai girl worse. I've never. Oh, come on, you guys are going in, man. Ming's a beautiful lady, without a doubt. One thing you can't take away: don't take away her looks. I mean, everything else is a fault, but you could fault her, but you can't fault her on her looks, mate. She's got the look, mate. She's a dime piece. She's got a great body. She's got a nice face. She's beautiful. She's lovely. That's nothing you can never take away from that. Let's be real with it. Come on. Yeah. Okay. See, you guys just going in there. You just going in. Just going in. But yeah, anyway, we got off subject. But yeah, the point is this. The point is this, if you're going to take a girl to the village, just understand that you're going to spend some money and things are going to get expensive sometimes. That's just the way it is. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, there you go. But can she? Can she though? Can she? Can she find it? Can she find it? And will the guy really be in love with her? And will she like him? That's the question you got to ask yourself. We asked this question from the beginning. Maybe she could, but the point is she can she find it? For a second, is he gonna love her the way someone else loves her? Is he, is she gonna like him the way? Is she gonna like that person? All these questions you need to ask yourself. You can't just be, you can't just. It's just like me going to Philippines tomorrow and I'm picking up a nice lady, and you someone say, "Why is she into the boss? She can go and get slimmer, handsome." The girls go, women go for what they like and how they feel, and if they like the person and this and that, and that's most of the time it's just they get that feeling from that person. That's what they go for. And yeah, most women can upgrade their husband or whatever it is, but they don't do it because they want that feeling. It's that feeling they get. So. It's the feeling. Okay. Oh, there's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about it. It's not gonna get done. It's done already. It's done already. That's just the way it is. You know what I mean? I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I believe that. I don't believe that. Yeah, some of the strange thing, some of the longest couples looked incompatible on surface. 100%, 100%. If you look at my baby mother, you think, I showed my friend one time I was in Thailand. She goes, "What the hell is he doing with? What's she doing with you?" You know, and I was like, I was offended. I wanted to knock the guy. I was like, "Are you crazy?" You know what I'm saying? You know, you don't know. Women. You see, women, women women get turned on by what they hear. Men get turned on by what they see. You understand? So it's lyrics. It's all about the lyrics and the style and what you put into the table. You know, that's what it is. It's what you're bringing to the table. So you never know. You can't tell what a woman wants. You know, you guys are going. You guys are going in. You guys are going in, mate. Yeah, I mean, as I said, I'm just having a little bit of banter here, but I think that Ning's a lovely lady. And her her notches have gone up even more now. I sat and spoke to her. Now she's even more of a. I spoke to her. She's even more of a nicer person. I think she's a lovely person now. Now that I've spoken to her, there you go. But it was fun. You know what I mean? You're crazy tonight. I'm not gonna stay on this live stream too long, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get up tomorrow. I'm gonna go and do some things. Man, that was a good little chit chat on the chin wagon, and we pumped it through. You know what I mean? We had a live stream earlier today. You know what I mean? That's going in, bro. Going in. Too much for me, bro. You're too much for me, bro. You know, pump it towards the weekend, pump it towards Christmas. Well, I suppose whoever makes a person happy, I'm happy for them. You know what I mean? I'm not the one to talk. I'm not in no position to talk. You gotta do what makes you happy, I suppose. You know what I mean? No, don't say that, bro. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Not too far now. You know, big up to CC to go. He's doing his thing in Thailand. Everybody's gotta do their thing. Everybody's gotta do their thing. Yeah, we pumped it through, man. So we had a couple hours live stream. We had a little banter. We had a little this. We had a little that. Pumped it through. And then we win some, you lose some. Yeah. Come on, guys. Come on, do better than that. Come on, guys. Come on, do better than that. Everybody's good. It doesn't mean because people don't plaster all their girlfriends all over the YouTube channel. That means they're kissing on all cheeks. That means you one way. You guys are crazy. Not everybody's into that. Some people want to keep their private life to themselves, and that's the way it's supposed to be. You're not supposed to be. You know what I mean? I mean, each to their own. That's what I say. Each to their own. 41 in the chat, guys. I'm going to get out of here. I had fun. I'm going to go and get some sleep. I had fun today at the Club Fillers in YouTube channel. That was a good banter about Ning. And big up to Ning. Big up to B Moran. I hope your life is well. And I hope everything works out well for you, man. We had a good little banter about you today. And that's the way it is on the YouTube streets. I hope everything works out good. Could work out, like I said, it worked out for Tim K. Yeah, it worked out good for Tim K. It worked out for a few other people, so I hope it does work out and everything works out in the right way. I'm just going to be bumping it through and keeping focus on my game plan and what I got to do. Don't forget, Friday, we got a Big Boss Friday. We're going to be pumping it through. Let's get the Hennessy shots. Let's get the drinks out. Let's get pumping through every single night down at the Club Fillers Inc. YouTube channel tonight. You know what I mean? Yeah. Everybody's got a choice of what they want to do. So, yeah, everybody's got a choice. Sleep tight, boss. It's kind of cold out there, I can tell you that. Freezing out there. Yeah, I'll be sleeping tight. Big up for the guys who came down, man. I'm gonna see you when I see you again, and we pump it through. We do a live stream like that. So, yeah, let's keep pushing. Raid Ron, boss. I already gave him all. I already gave him all my blessings. I can't do no more. He got to drop some super chats for me to raid. He got to drop some super chats, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, I can't be raiding people in there. I mean, I don't do them things for free no more, mate. You know what I mean? Big up to Ron, though. Big up, guys. I'll see you when I see you next time live stream. Barry the Boss is signing off.